Hello, Libra. Welcome back to There's That Tarot. And if this is your first time joining me, then I'd like to welcome you to There's That Tarot. Libra. Many of you could really like daffodils. That could be a sign. Oh my goodness. My phone keep ringing, honey. Many of you could, like I said, like daffodils or the color yellow. We're going to do a February reading to see what's going on with you in the month of February. The song that was playing when I started your reading is called Tales to Tell. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who likes to tell lies. Something like that. Or maybe somebody always has a story for something. The overall energy for February, I think it's going to surround a courtship for you, Libra. We got the Two of Cups in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse, Hierophant. Things aren't the same between us anymore. I feel like maybe it's just time to let this go, and maybe the pain is actually subsiding. This could be a marriage or a Taurus that you're involved with, relationship, whatever. It's like every time I think I'm over this, I go back to it, or maybe I realize I haven't quite moved on, or I'm just not quite healed from this situation yet. Or every time I think I'm over it, I come back, or I think we're over the worst of it, I come back to this situation and I still find that there's no harmony. You could be dealing with somebody who is in charge of people, or they have some sort of leadership role in their career. Or there's somebody that people listen to. Like, people like talking to this person. They say they may get really good advice, something like that, or maybe really good to talk to. They could also be into music in some way. But I feel like a lot of you have been missing some sort of call when it comes to your personal life. But we're going to look at career first, Libra. So let's see what's going on. Somebody's name could be Dion, too. It's like a storm brewing outside, so that's why I keep looking out the window. Like this tree finna hit my house. Courthouse. If any of you are going through a court case right now, ooh, this is specific. If some of you are going through a divorce right now, I do feel like you will be granted money. It could be alimony. I've never been married or divorced, so just work with me. But I feel like some things are going to go in your favor, like maybe the money side of it, but maybe someone is not going to get the house. Something like that. Or somebody may have to move or something like that, right? But you won't have to worry about this relationship anymore, is what I'm saying. So a lot of you could be going through a divorce. It could have been a very difficult divorce, but at the same time, it's like, now I don't have to worry about this anymore. I don't have to worry about anybody stealing from me, stealing my energy, stealing my joy, you know, because there was something about this position, this relationship or whatever, that it just wouldn't change. So you had to change, right? You know how, okay, and I mean, I'm a woman, so this is for the ladies. How can I say this without sounding bad? So, I'm a singer in real life, and, you know, I perform for a living. I do contract jobs. I gig. So, when I go to my gigs alone, okay, as a woman, it's not that you use, okay, how can I say this? It's not like you're selling ass, right? Let's just keep it real. It's not like you're selling ass, but you're selling an idea, okay? And a lot of, like in the industry, a lot of people say, well, you might be married in real life, but on TV, you're like a slut, or you're like, you're a sex symbol, or this is what you're selling. So because this is what you're selling, you need to be alone, right? Because if you're standing next to this guy, then it kind of kills the fantasy, right? Many of you could be in a position like that, or it just could have been that somebody was dulling your damn shine. And it's like you do better when you show up just being Libra. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the people love you. But it could have been that you were dragging this dead weight that was, I don't know, it was getting in the way of your money. Like, honey, you can't take no picture with me, honey. You can't sit with us type of energy. I don't know. This is kind of funny. I'm seeing a court case. This could be a paternity, not a paternity. It could be. But this could be like concerning child support or something like that. Okay. I feel like there's someone who's paying child support for a woman who moved away with the children, possibly. It's very specific. I feel like I may be talking to a masculine energy there. He may view this woman as very immature. She may just be younger than him. She just was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm moving. Something like that. This don't really give me career. I feel like this woman wanted to be free, though. This is a divorce. Okay, I feel like I'm picking up on a divorce. She may have got the house, or she may have left the house to him. There's something here. But whatever's happening, she's like, ain't no pathway forward with this. Okay, Libra. Anything else for career? And I'm going to go to the tarot after this. By way of, okay, I feel like there's no communication between these two right now. Somebody could have had a position of status, and their status could be tied to being married. So they could have lost that status. They could have also lost some money due to this breakup, is what this looks like, right? Somebody has raised their vibration and raised their standards, and it's like, oh, this is the example I wanted to use in somebody's reading yesterday, but I forgot. So I'm going to use it in yours. My girlfriend said, sometimes you just got to be too good for it. I said, you're right. You're right. Sometimes you just got to be too good for it, Libra. How about that? How about I'm too good for this? And I feel like somebody's like, no, only goodness can come down this path, can come down this street. And if you ain't talking about goodness, then you can't come down the street. And somebody's salty about that. But you can't worry about nobody who is mad at your glow up, or mad that they didn't grow and evolve with you. Sometimes you don't grow and evolve at the same time, and it can't be a problem. I think that was your reading last week. It was like something about not my problem. Somebody always got a story for you. What else is going on with Libra? Career. You're moving forward, honey. I feel like some of you, you could actually be moving, or you could be moving up the ladder. Okay, congratulations. Somebody don't want to see you go. Or they got something to say before you do. Let me get this off my chest. Or maybe this is you saying what you got to say to somebody, though. I feel like a lot of y'all been dealing with a Scorpio for a while. But it's like, let me get this off my chest. Yeah, this is like the closure. Before I go, let me tell you why I'm leaving. That could be something that somebody's saying as far as their job is concerned, too. But you're walking away from something that didn't, I don't know, maybe it didn't bring a lot of financial abundance, or maybe you were insecure about this this job. More work than payout, something like that. But there is something you are walking away from. Ooh. 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in a reverse. So you're done. So many of you maybe just, I don't know, you're changing jobs, changing. What's the advice in career? This feel like love, Libra. But either way, if you're not getting what you need, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep it moving. And you have to drop the dead weight. Let's look at some other general messages. Then we'll get some advice on your love life. Because 9 times out of 10, y'all know what's going on in your love life already. I'm going to look at new love. I'm going to look at new love. But a lot of times, y'all, I'm telling you, you try to do new love, and the person got 15 other people in their energy. And it's like, well, hell, I don't know which one it is. You know you too fine to just have one. So, something like that, Libra. What else is going on with Libra this month? It's a breakup. Some of you may have been dealing with a Leo. Sun in reverse, Death in reverse, Magician in reverse. Can't nothing come in unless you let something go. And I feel like this was a hard one to let go of. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Like, it just didn't pan out that way. But we kept fighting because it was the 10 of Cups. It was a wish fulfillment. And I keep thinking about how it used to be between us. But it's hard for me to pour my heart into this anymore because I don't see where it's gonna bear fruit. And I don't even feel confident about it anymore. You may not even be physically moving towards this anymore or physically engaging in this anymore. We got the Fool card and 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You may be happier on your own anyway, right? There's a lot of communication issues between the two of you. I feel like somebody may say it too much. Somebody may not have said enough, you know. And it's like I wanted a victory, so I kept trying. But if I don't see you putting in an effort or taking charge or whatever, or at least taking accountability for how we ended up here, for your side or whatever, this could have been on both parts, you know. Then it's like, maybe it's just over. Maybe that's it, you know. Some people can't grow and evolve with you. So the Magician in reverse to the Hierophant to the 3 of Cups in the reverse to the 5 of Wands. It was too hard. How can we make this happen? The song that's playing right now is called Sweet Surrender. Who else? Somebody else's video was called Surrender yesterday. Venus is going direct, or it has gone direct, so it's going to be a little easier in the love department and the emotional department here soon. And you are a sign, your planet is ruled by Venus, or your sign is ruled by the planet Venus. So the pain of holding on to something that's not holding on to you is much greater than letting go. For whoever that's for. There's some regret. I think about the wasted time. I also think about the lack of initiative, the lack of commitment, the lack of equal give and take. I think about it all. And that's why I feel free. Because as much as I loved you, honey, whoo, the weight of it all was enormous. And it kept me in this place where I'm like, should I do this or should I do that? Should I go this way or should I do that? And it's just easier to give up. Turn this down. In a practical sense. Like on a practical level, it's easy. Emotionally, let's look at love, Libra, because I feel like that's where we're going. Some of you could live near a body of water. This body of water could be, I don't know. Or maybe like some of y'all have a jacuzzi, hot tub. You're near some water. And I'm wanting to say warm water. Love for Libra in February. Well, King of Cups. Ooh, the song that's playing right now is called False Hope. And I'm looking at the King of Cups in the reverse. He wasn't even emotionally available. Somebody here didn't have the capacity to show up. There were some things that they had to get over and resolve before they were ready to fully open up their heart. Or start loving themselves. Because if you don't love you, how you going to love me? Not to say that they don't love themselves. Hell, we all go through things where it's just like, honey, I'm not good for me right now. You know what I mean? So, but this is someone who seems to be moving on, possibly from a divorce or another failed connection. This is somebody who ain't ready to be in no relationship. They're not ready to open up and communicate. They may have options as well. Okay. They may have a choice here. But they may have been creating distance in order to make a decision to end this. Could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. But it's kind of like this person is sneaking out of it. Maybe they even become very defensive. I also feel like this person is experiencing some disappointments too. I feel like this person deals with a lot of insecurities too that makes them a bit fickle in their actions. Maybe even secretive. They may have secret pursuits as well. It may have been somebody else, Libra. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. But honey, oh, this could be your energy. This is how you felt about them. I feel like somebody's like stopped for a minute and looked in the mirror and was like, damn, I'm unhappy. I shouldn't have to work this hard. I'm the Empress, honey. Good things just flow to me, you know. As money goes out, as love goes out, I touch a hidden spring that sends large amounts of whatever I lost or whatever I sent out. It sends large amounts of it back to me quickly, under grace, in perfect ways, miraculous ways. Ain't no reason I should be feeling drained, you know, when I'm an Empress. You know, I just had to go through that, Libra. And it's hard. It's hard when you love somebody and you're like, oh my God, this could be this and that could be that. But there may be a blockage on their side. You know, we all have our blockages, and you just realize that you're working too hard in a relationship. And it's like, damn, you're not even where I'm at. Like, if you're not emotionally available, there's some sort of blockage. 9 times out of 10, that blockage is mental. It's somewhere in your subconscious, your conscious mind, or your higher conscious, but it's a blockage. Okay, and it just makes you lack the capacity to show up in a situation that's supposed to be whatever it is, right? 10 of Cups, whatever you want to call it. So, how can you work with that, Libra? You got to give me more to work with so I can work with it. And I feel like whoever you were dealing with, they may have just not had the capacity for that at the moment. We all go through it, you know. Star card. Many of you are slowing this train down, pouring back into yourself. What's the advice for Libra? Source in the reverse. Once you stop fighting or sometimes we keep ourselves blind to things. I think once you opened your eyes, you saw this for what it was. The song that's playing right now is called Lupin or Lupin. I don't know. You remember that show on Netflix though with that fine African man? Whee! That thing fine. Anyway, somebody may have been like a trickster like that, or like some kind of magician, or I don't know. They may be a musician, but somebody's like, who is this person? You know what I mean? It's like they're charming. They may even be chocolate skin, honey, and fine like Lupin. But they may be like extraordinarily good at something that they do. And that's another thing. You can't look at a person's talent and judge their character. Be very careful of that, because as a musician, as a singer, as somebody who has a bit of the limelight, honey, I'm not famous yet. But as an entertainer, or whoever you're dealing with that got something special about them, or this could be you. It's very easy for people to look at your persona and judge your character. And those are very two different things. So don't fall for a person's talent, because that was God-given, honey. That was ordained. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that they're a good person. It doesn't mean that they are a bad person either. So there's that. Advice for Libra: see it for what it is. See through the illusion, honey, and get back to what grounds you. And I feel like what grounds you is, it may be letting go of this dead weight, which is this relationship. The number 7 could be significant. Water is here again. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign. Could be Scorpio. November is also here. So a lot of you may have been dealing with Scorpio. 3 of Cups. Reconnecting with this person is going to bring you another cycle of unrequited love and stress. If you reconnect. If you walk away, though, you let go of that grief. You gain clarity. You know what to cut out. I think you'll be able to see the truth of why you needed to cut this out, why it had to end. It's going to bring in a lot of clarity for you, though. Because I just feel like this feminine energy here, she wants to be free. The masculine energy, he may be finding the strength to move on and give up, or, stop resisting. I'm going to say that. I don't like the word give up. But he may find the strength to stop resisting too. Because when she takes this leap of faith, honey, there was a reason why you didn't feel comfortable here anymore. And when you take this leap of faith, this is the energy that you're showing up with, the Empress. Okay? She ain't got to work too hard for it. She ain't got to work too hard for it, okay? So if this person had something that was very special about them, you just continue to focus on what's special about you, Libra, and don't get caught up in somebody's magic tricks, okay? Because you weren't the only person that was impressed by that. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. Remember how special you are, Libra. You the star player. I'm going to leave you with this. Never do tomorrow what you can do today. Take that how it resonates. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. I love you, Libra, and have a fabulous February. Ciao.